Scott Gardner and Brad Potter with all the action of Lamar Tiger football. Only on My Country 101.7.
Welcome to the Eisenhower pregame show for tonight's district semifinal contest between the Lamar Tigers and the Stockton Tigers. The pregame show is brought to you by Eisenhower Lumber, your full-line lumber and hardware store in Lamar, where they remind you to do it best. We'll be back with the pregame show in just a bit.
Eisenhower Lumber is your full-line lumber and hardware store, working to provide contractors, carpenters, and the do-it-yourselfers quality products and friendly service at competitive prices. How about Valspar Paint and Holland Grills? Eisenhower Lumber is your source for plumbing, electrical, paint, building materials, millwork, and lawn and garden. Eisenhower Lumber, 903 Gulf in Lamar, or call 682-5545. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Lamar Bank and Trust Company and the Lamar Tigers. Now that's a winning combination. Internet and mobile banking are available for the busy lifestyle, and quick loan decisions are the standard at LBT. LBT's staff is available to discuss account questions and solve problems when you need answers. Consider a switch to LBT, a customer-friendly bank that has a winning record of personal service, quick loan decisions, Tiger Pride debit cards, and mobile banking. Lamar Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the perfect fit of your favorite pair of jeans, the nap-inducing powers of your trusty recliner, and the tried-and-true performance of a new Ruud home heating system. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Ruud.
Get reliable comfort when the weather turns cold with a new heating system installed by the local pros at Jones Plumbing, Heating, and Air, because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
McCauley Auto Repair is your certified bumper-to-bumper auto repair specialist. From general automotive and transmission repair to the custom muffler shop, the McCauley Auto Repair crew will keep your car running in tip-top shape. Don't forget that if you live or work in Lamar, they'll even pick your car up, service it, and return it to you. Now that's service. And since McCauley's is located outside the city limits, you don't pay the 2% city sales tax. McCauley Auto Repair, still here and still repairing them one car at a time. Call 682-5482 to set up your appointment.
Dr. Ted Reevely proudly supports the Lamar Tigers and has committed his practice to serving his patients by using current techniques and technology to provide optimum dental health. All phases of dentistry are provided, including short-term orthodontics for older teens and adults for a total wear time of only 6 to 9 months. No dental insurance? Call for information about the new in-house benefit plan and see if it might help you or your family get the care that they need. Ask about Saturday appointments with Dr. Brian Reevely. Call 682-3393 for an appointment. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Was that your mom yelling in the background?
Of course. I can't keep living with my parents. How did you buy a home?
Why don't you give my guy a call at Premier Home Mortgage? His name is Nathan Mayberry, and he's a pro at all types of mortgage loans, from someone's first home to their forever home. I know they do RD, VA, FHA, and conventional loans, so just give him a call at 417-214-9119.
MoCap, a division of Premier Home Mortgage NMLS 162291, is an FHA, VA, and USDA-approved lending institution and is not acting on behalf of FHA, VA, or USDA. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS 256722.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger football on My Country 101.7.
Welcome back to the Eisenhower pregame lumber pregame show. Time now for the pregame coaches interview, brought to you by Legacy Farm and Lawn.
You work tirelessly, plant seeds, and sow roots. Give nourishment, guidance, and care. Through flood, through drought. And one day, when you look upon the harvest, you realize what it was that you planted so long ago. A legacy. Legacy Farm and Lawn. Your legacy is dear to us. In Lamar, Lockwood, Joplin, and Nevada.
It's time for the Lamar Tigers Coaches Corner. I'm Rob Strand, talking with Lamar coach Scott Bailey. The Tigers improved to 9-0 with a 64-3 win against Warsaw, and opening the playoffs, coach. It sounds like you took care of business.
Yeah, our starters got in the game and got the game under control, and allowed us to play a lot of younger kids and get a chance to look at them going into next season.
And that's one of the things we've talked about in the past. You get kids on the field early. They get a lot of playing time even in those varsity games, and that's got to be a huge benefit on down the road.
It is. We kind of feel like, this is what colleges use for spring ball. If our older guys can get in the game and get things under control and take care of the scoreboard, we can get our younger kids in the game, get them on film, take a look at them, and basically treat it like a college does spring football practice.
And that's kind of a double-edged sword, kind of a fine line there. When do you decide to get the first teamers out of there? Because on down the road, they're going to need, may have to go 4 quarters.
Well, we work on conditioning year-round, so hopefully they're, I'm not sure what week we're in now, about 11. I'm hoping that they can play a game of football if they're, when that time comes that they need to play it. For us, having 73 kids on our football team and all of them working year-round, I think it would be, I don't think it'd be a wise use of our time to leave those older guys in there for any extra series than necessary. There are times that you see us in a game run our starters back on the field. We did it against Warsaw when Warsaw lined up for a field goal. Well, that's a good chance for our starting defense to try to defend a field goal attempt because they hadn't had to defend one in a while. So they go out and they try to work that rep. And, with that in mind, we're going to make sure that every rep's important to the 11 guys that we're putting out there so that we can either prepare our varsity for what's to come the remainder of the season or get our younger guys prepared for what's to come, with the remainder of their career.
I'm Rob Strand talking with Lamar coach Scott Bailey. Up next for the Tigers at home against Stockton. What do you know about them?
Oh, fairly young team. A lot of juniors playing for them, a lot of underclassmen playing for them.